Hi, instead of doing a lengthy details tutorial, I'm going to show you step by step of how I do that. Actually, it's pretty easy. I use only Element 3D to create the video. So first I create a composition and then create a solid, apply Element 3D on the solid. Inside the Element 3D, you see that there is a sphere. To create the sphere, I just take this sphere and applied a crystal look material on the sphere. I just change one setting, which is this reflection. This is normally set at default, so I change it to spherical. Then I create one box from here and I applied chrome material on it and change the reflection mode to mirror surface and set the mirror clip as above plane. You can see that I change the reflection offset position right above the plane. Okay, then I duplicate the model several times and place them one by one. I also do one thing. I set each box in a different auxiliary channel. You can see that the first one is aux channel 1, then aux channel 2, 3, because I need to animate them separately. That's why I set them each in different auxiliary channel. Then there is a background plate and I apply a cream white color on it. Okay, now the animation part. Okay, let me create two windows so that I can explain better. First we need to animate the camera, and for that I create a null, name it camera, and parent our camera with it. If I press U, you can see that I give the camera a dolly movement from this position to this position. Okay, then our sphere is in group 1, so I create a group null, so group null 1, and I use this group null to animate the ball. Same thing, I give it a position animation from this position to this position, and I also give it a rotation to give the feel that the sphere is rolling on the floor over the box actually. Okay, this is it. And then we also need one thing. You can see that these boxes is moving from bottom to top, so which means our ball also need to move bottom to top to match with the box. So it seems that our sphere stay on this box. I can do it on this position too, but it will be a little bit difficult. So what I do is I create another null object and just parent this null on this null, and in this null you can see that each time this box move, I also change the Y position of this null, and Y means this position, so our sphere position match with the box movement. At this point we also need one important thing, which is the camera also need to move with this sphere and box movement. Otherwise our camera stays on the same position, but the box and the sphere gradually moves top and go outside the frame. Let me show you what I mean. So for that I did not animate the camera separately, rather I just parent the camera null object with this newly created null object. Let me show you what happens if I unparent this camera null with this null. You see that our box and sphere move, but our camera stays at the same position. Okay, let me press Ctrl Z. Okay, if I go to the front position and select the camera, you can see that our camera moves with this sphere and the box. Okay, then lastly we need to animate this box. This is easy part. As you can already see, inside the Element 3D I set each box in different auxiliary channel, so I just need to animate them. If I press U, you see that first I animate this box and then this box, and I do the animation maintaining a particular interval, so that after the animation I can create a perfect loop position. And lastly I create a color correction layer to give it a more crispy feel. Okay, so this is it. Thank you.